Welcome back to the cabin, friends. It looks a little different today. It's because it's rainy. So GoPro filming it for now. We'll switch to the other camera later if we can. I just got here. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. One of the things that we're always wondering when we come up to the cabin is it going to be the same way as it was when we left it? And it's not this time. This door has seen better days. This is the door to our shed. We keep some supplies in here, some different things, some charcoal, some antifreeze for winterizing the pump on our shower. This is also where our hookup is for our power in the cabin, our solar generator. Just getting the solar panels hooked up. It's supposed to basically, if I can set you there, be a little bit sunny the rest of the day today and rain almost all day tomorrow, but I figured I might as well get things hooked up, get them configured the way that they need to be. That way when the sun does come out, we're ready for it. I'm not used to this whole GoPro filming thing. There we go. Not sure what I'm going to do about this door. It's obviously not going to secure our shed. It's one of those doors, and once it gets wet, it's just like kind of just made of cardboard. So you might have to run to town at some point this weekend and get a new door. The sun's kind of trying to come out. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is Thursday today. I just got up here, got everything from the truck unpacked, got the solar set back up, got the coolers with all the drinks and food, all that stuff's iced down, so we are good to go. Wanted to show you guys a couple things. Look at these mushrooms. It's been raining here, I think, for a couple days. And there is just literally like mushrooms everywhere. Here, here, all this, more. They're just like everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's mushrooms. And I don't know what these ones are. Like this big giant one right here. Like, what is all this? Hey, Mika. Man, this one's obviously past its prime. It's all kind of rotten, but there's like mushrooms everywhere from all this rain. Here's another one of these big ones. Look at that thing. This one kind of looks past his prime too. Hey, don't eat that. But now that everything is settled, one of the reasons I came to the cabin this weekend is to fish. The salmon are in the river. I stopped at the grocery store when I was on my way coming through town, and I stopped by the river there, and there's people fishing, and there's people with fish. Like big old, like 30-some inch salmon that they're pulling out of the river right now. So I'm gonna take you guys down there with me to kind of like a different part of the river. It's our part of the river, but it's a little bit different than the part where I was in town. So, oh, I should have brought my glasses. All right, I got my glasses. Those like polarized glasses so that I can actually see if there's fish in there, and I put on some proper shoes. Hiking up and down hills with Crocs is not very safe. And the sun's coming out, which is cool. I'm not seeing much in this stretch of the river here. So for perspective of where we are, our cabin's up that way. And right here is one of the trails that we use when we haul water, take our showers. Now Rachel is not here. She is at home still. I was able to take Thursday and Friday off work. Rachel was not. She has one of those big deadlines coming up for work. And she couldn't take Thursday off. She couldn't take Friday off. She's not even 100% sure if she's going to be able to come this weekend. I hope she can. And if she comes Saturday morning or something, or Friday after work, I brought food for her in case she's coming. There's big deer tracks. And there's more mushroom stuff everywhere. Mushroom. Look at all these. All these. This whole stump completely covered. These ones, yeah, these ones are nasty. They're just like everywhere. It must have rained a lot more. I think it's rained here for like the last 2 or 3 days, so the trail was pretty sloppy getting back here this time. Sassafras trees. They're always some of the first ones to color change. Those and the elms, I think. There's not really a whole ton of elm trees up here though. And these pines are some of my favorites. Or evergreens, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean. Oh, I see fish. Let me turn you guys around. I'm sure there's no possible way you guys are gonna see them. There's at least 1, 2. One just moved over there. You saw the ripples. There's a big rock bed right down here, and a little nest here. And I get spooked so easy. Yeah, one for sure there. And the other one's back in that dark shadow over there. And that one, his tail's all white already. Here, let's try something. Kind of works. Now I can't see them, but you guys probably can. Let's go down closer. Yeah, I think I spooked them. Well, what I was saying is once they start turning white like that, they're getting close to like the point where they're gonna die, and they won't bite on anything, and it's not legal. Man, I just saw another one swim by. It's exciting. Right there. I can try to fish here, I guess. Maybe we'll come down tonight and we'll throw a little crankbait or something down this way and pull it back upstream up to that point, just for kicks, see what happens. But it's not legal here in Michigan where we are to snag them. So if you've watched like Eric and Ariel from Simple Living Alaska, a lot of their rivers, they can actually snag them. But up here where you used to be able to in Michigan in certain rivers, because when I was a kid, I fished up on the, what was it called? The downstream of Tippy Dam, and you used to be able to snag up there. And I caught a couple of salmon up there like that. They're right back on this little rock bed right where they were. I spooked them and they took off, and what they'll do is they'll head down and they'll hide for like 5 minutes, and then they'll all come back. And you can see them sometimes. You can see their wake coming because it's so shallow down there. And you'll see them, 2, 3, 4 of them all heading back. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours here fishing for them. And I usually get caught up in these trees or down in those logs, or I spook them and they all leave and you gotta wait 5 minutes for them to come back. So I love fishing here. It's very, very peaceful, very beautiful, very secluded. It can be very frustrating. I've never caught one here before. Look at this. Somebody had a little stash of acorns. All cleaned, ready for winter. For their dinner for tonight, stuffed pork chops, but all the stuffing fell out, and cold baked beans. The little grocery store here in town makes like the best, at the deli counter, the best baked beans. I actually like make them like homemade. Awesome. I think it's getting chilly. And I don't know if I brought pants with me. I think all I brought was shorts. And I think Saturday the high is supposed to be like 54 degrees. So maybe I was a little optimistic on the weather. But once I get this food in me, I got my fishing pole all rigged up with just a crankbait. Once I get done eating, we'll head down there, back down to the river where we were, and fish for maybe an hour or so, see what happens. He's following it. Now there's two of them following it. Come on, get it. They're following my lure. Come on, you want to eat it. It's right there. There's a fish right there. He was definitely curious of my lure. Let's see if they stay in this dark spot. I hope you guys can see that fish right there. This is a good 3 feet. His tail's all white. I think there's one right down here still. That one's still over there. Coming right back to this bed. And drag my lure right across. See if we can piss them off. Ooh. Oh, they're going for it. They're angry. What happens is they'll get on their beds like this with their eggs, and the little trout will come and eat all their eggs, and they get pissed, and then they'll eat the trout. So that's what I have. This little guy. That one got spooked again. But when they were way down there, okay, there I see them right there. Oh, right by him, right by him. Oh, man, that's exciting when you actually get to see them like chase your lure and you're just like, come on, bite it, bite it. That's a good sign. That means they're still being territorial and still being defensive of their nest. I don't have much light left. Well, I got myself stuck. The tree right down there. And fortunately, I did not have to get wet to get my lure back out of the tree. Or I guess you could say I'm lucky I didn't get wet is probably a more accurate representation. But this little guy was doing pretty good. They were definitely chasing it down, and I think my commotion I caused down there getting my lure unstuck definitely spooked the fish because I'm not seeing them anymore. We have about 30 minutes until it gets dark. The sun's starting to crest and I'm down in this deep valley, so I think I'm gonna head back to the cabin, get the power turned on, and maybe hop in a shower and maybe build a fire tonight because it is getting chilly. I'm just checking the dog's beacons. We call them their beacons. So when they're here and it gets dark and they go outside, they can be very, very hard to see and track down. So they get these little beacons, look like this, little lights they clip on their collar. And once it gets dark, they get turned on and they wear them until we go to bed. Well, we didn't catch any of them fish, but that was a blast. It's that, like, the hunt aspect of the entire thing, really cool to me. Brought a huge smile to my face, seeing them fish, chasing that lure. Awesome, awesome. Hopefully tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna head up to a different place tomorrow in my car, get and drive somewhere different tomorrow, because it's supposed to rain all day. So I probably won't take you guys with me filming tomorrow. But I will bring my GoPro though, without my microphone and stuff, just plain, so it's waterproof. I'll try to wear it on my head tomorrow and leave it turned on. And if I do get a fish, I should be able to quickly click the record button, or I'll use the voice activation thing on my GoPro and at least try to record that part for you guys. So thanks a lot for coming along. It's been fun at the cabin so far. I talked to Rachel earlier. She's thinking, so today's Thursday, tomorrow maybe after lunchtime she can head up. So hopefully tomorrow she'll be here and get to see my girl at the cabin. It'll be rainy, but it's all good. See you guys on the next video.